Hi everybody, this is Kelly and welcome to my presentation on the New Directions and Checkers program at CBH Care, Comprehensive Behavioral Health Care. The mission for CBH Care is to provide the optimum in behavioral health care that is aligned with consumer and community needs. CBH Care will treat individuals, families, and a community with respect and dignity regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, disability, illness, or age. CBH Care is committed to accessible healthcare services that are delivered in a cost-effective manner. CBH Care will provide their care with creative and responsive treatment strategies. These strategies are supported not only by the recruitment of the highest quality care providers, but also the continued education and development of them. The target at-risk population served at New Directions is adolescents ages 12 through 17 who are in need of intensive structured therapy to address serious emotional and behavioral issues, and this therapeutic after-school program provides community-based therapeutic services that may eliminate the need for more restrictive out-of-home interventions and placements and is relatively inexpensive. Checkers, aka Comprehensive Therapeutic Services for Developmentally Disabled Adolescents with Psychiatric Needs, is a therapeutic after-school program for developmentally disabled and lower-functioning adolescents ages 12 to 17 who require intensive structured therapy to address emotional and behavioral issues. This one-of-a-kind program for adolescents with complex needs provides community-based, specialized clinical services that may eliminate the need for more restrictive out-of-home interventions and placements and is relatively inexpensive. The service is provided by the New Directions program. The specifics, a rundown of it goes from Monday through Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. There are family therapy sessions, intakes, evaluations, and psychiatric appointments, which may be scheduled outside of regular program hours. You have transportation that is available on a limited basis and is subject to availability. You have monthly, weekend, or recreational and dinner outings available. Children are in those outings through demonstrating positive behaviors and listening. Anyway, that's the monthly available programs. You have coordination of all services for one fee, which is cheap. They work with you. You have immediate response to referrals, and this is for over 25 years of experience providing specialized clinical services for children and adolescents. The highlights of the New Directions program include psychiatric evaluation, ongoing assessment, medication monitoring, individual, family, and group therapy. Group therapy entails anger management, coping mechanisms, processing, anxiety and depression, community building, team building, communication building, skills, and positive coping mechanisms. Just therapy to discuss on how you can go about your daily lives, in essence, properly and adequately. Parent education groups and workshop groups, grief and loss trauma and anger management groups, and a point and level system to chart treatment progress. Yes, it goes from 1 to 4, 1 with having the least amount of rights versus 4 where you have the most input into your treatment plan and the most privileges. So you start off at 1 and you aspire to 4. And you have to be on level 2 in order to go into outings. And with all this information provided, I believe I would be working Most in Quadrant A, which is work with clients on their own behalf of Wood & Tools 2006 frame of reference model. And I am expected to take over a group therapy session with the adolescents. I anticipate on having my group therapy session tailored around positive coping mechanisms for anxiety and depression. For example, I would love to do a nature walk or yoga or meditation with the kids. Being that interactive with them would be awesome. Services provided by Checkers program. Once again, it's an after-school program, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. There's intakes, evaluations, family therapy sessions, and psychiatric appointments, which may be scheduled outside of regular program hours. Transportation is available on a limited basis, subject to availability. There's optional weekend recreational outings available. You have coordination of services for one fee, which they work with you is relatively cheap once again. You have immediate response to all referrals. And it is a one-of-a-kind new program providing specialized clinical services. And the highlights of the Checkers program include psychiatric evaluation, ongoing assessment, medication monitoring, individual, family, and group therapy, therapeutic activities designed to enhance communication and social skills, independent living, self-esteem, and anger management groups, and a point and level system to chart treatment progress. Once again, going from 1 to 4, where 4 you have the most privileges and input into your treatment plan, and the most leeway to do what you want. That's what you aspire to. You start off at 1 with the least amount of rights to 4, based on applying listening skills and positive behavior and acting properly or expectedly. Any work experiences that present learning challenges, I see an issue with maintaining and enforcing an impact with the consumers I work with if the caregivers are not enforcing and applying what I and other staff of programs taught the consumers or tried to adequately explain to them. Yes, rules and what children are taught at school and after school need to be enforced. It's the nature of kids to want to test you, so they're going to see what they want to get away with. It's just the nature of the beast. That's what kids do, so it needs to be applied in multiple settings. Kids need to know that they can trust others to enforce practices that they are told at this program and have it be applicable to their lives so that they retain it and is enforced. So I see an issue with that. Parents or caregivers, they need to be on the same page with us and not work too hard, not work too little, but work for us and what we're trying to teach the children. And many of the consumers, they desire to attend the new directors program twice a week. Thus, I have to analytically and chronically observe that actual progress is being made through thorough written documentation. There are many adolescents active in New Directors program with different adolescents coming in Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And the kids come into the New Directors program knowing that it is a 6 to 9 month program. There is an end date. So there's new faces coming in and leaving all the time. It's just the nature of the program. So I'm going to need some assistance putting names and faces. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just what it is. It's what I'm working with at the program. and thus it is innately difficult for me to put a name to a face at the New Directions and Checkers programs. Ethical issues I have encountered and or expect to encounter. There does appear to be a lack of diversity of staff at the New Directions and Checkers program. 80% of staff that I work with look like me. Thus, they are between 20 to 25 years of age, middle class, female, and Caucasian. Thus, I will not have much of an opportunity to learn from others who bring different socioeconomic and ethnic cards to the table. Some of the consumers attending the New Directions program are there involuntarily or court mandated. Thus, it may be more difficult to make a lasting impression or impact on a consumer who is not actively participating in the New Directions program voluntarily. And how and who someone could make a referral to the New Directions and Checkers programs, you contact the Division of Adolescent Services at CBH Care, which is located at 25 East Salem Street in Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601. You may call them at 201-646-0333. And the website is www.cbhcare.com. Once again, it's www.cbhcare.com. And here's my beautiful reference page. Yeah, 4 references. 3 references are from the CBH Care website, the mission statement, Adolescent Services for Checkers, and the New Directions program, and Wood and Tully I used. Thank you for your time and understanding, everybody.